Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to this site, you have entered about 80% in success rate of what we have accomplished already. What is these accomplishments? Stopping child trafficking, mutilation of children, organ harvesting from children, using baby skins as cosmetic creams, and of course, the 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 most disgusting thing you can imagine, which is that baby fetuses, as well as baby flesh, has entered directly into the food chain. And because of the efforts that all the members of the champions, as well as my university students, coupled with the leaders in the Federal Postal Court staff, we have brought that to a stop in most of Europe, not all of it, most of Europe, certainly in England, and of course, United States of America and Canada. We're now aiming to achieve that in other countries, like, for example, the other Americas, right up to Argentina, as well as India and Africa and etc., where these things are still being mangled into human society. Human, of course, as you know, means monster. So the objective so far is to be able to replicate the successes that we have already had throughout the world. And as I present this, as I make this, it is the 24th January, which is a Tuesday, 2023. And on this particular day, in a few hours, people from all over the world will come together to forge a new contract, a new constitution for this entire globe. And because it's forged by the people, it's for the people, is of the people. And as a result, the corporations, the states, and etc. have no say in this matter, because a state can only deal with an equal amount of states, whether that's Chicago, New York, etc., or even Vatican, which is a city-state. What is this that I am saying is that you now have a very unique feature in this course, is that you are provided with all the documents as well as the educational material to bring this about for your street, for your home, for your country, for your territory, and the entire planet itself. So, if you are new, I want to make it very clear we're not theoretical people. We're not setting up to accomplish something that we have not done already. You've entered this with 99% success already, and we are rolling this out to the entire planet. And that's what you Patreons will be helping us to do. We'll be meeting usually twice a month, and that is usually under supervision. And you will see the incredible reach when people come together, put their thoughts on paper, and send it off to the relevant agencies. I think you guys understand. Now, just after I speak, I'm going to hand this over to Janine and Dean, who are the head, albeit the first champions to come forward to be able to do this. And they're part of my staff, and they are part of this process. So, thank you for listening to me, and have some time to listen to what they have to say. Make your decision. Once you make your decision, that's a commitment. If you are, shall we say, diddly-daddling, sitting on the fence? Sorry, I have no use for it. I now hand it over to Janine and Dean.
Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. Me and Janine are very honoured.
Thanks, Mark.
As you know, we will tell a little story to those guys who are sitting on the fence, and we're hoping you're swaying this way. As Mark said, we can't really deal like that, but I know you're ready to drop. And Janine and myself, we started about 7-8 months ago, and in that time we've achieved so much by actually doing something and not just speaking or just pushing out information and telling others. You actually do things, you actually get results. So far we've closed down between us Travis Scott. We've started an uproar in Mexico. Those letters about the organ harvesting have started an uproar in Mexico. You know, if you honestly believe that that soldiers can go in for a civil matter, no, there's videos of them coming in from shore. So that says Navy to me. So they're hearing our cries, and because of Mark has put Janine and myself in this position.
Which we thank so much. Thanks, Mark.
That we do.
We really appreciate Mark for all that he's put us in this position in the first place to actually do something.
Okay, so what we're saying to you people out there who wish to do something, now's the time to do something, because Janine and myself were just a man and woman from East London, and now we're heading off the task force because we made that step and we didn't allow fear to control us no more. There is no such thing as fear. You know, I control whatever fear. There is no fear left in us, and it's just all forwards. So thanks to Mark, we have achieved so much, and we're about to make history tonight. Yeah. So it'd be nice to see you guys say if you're willing to do something about it. If you've had enough, like Janine and myself have, to the point that they pushed us into the corner and thought we was going to bow down. We never. You know, we pushed back. Now we're in this position that we are in a position to actually take these people down, which we have been, and we're in a position to end it once and for all.
And reset the law how we the people, for the people, would like the law to look and would like the rules to be. Obviously the standard rule of do not harm, steal and kill is a standard law. But all the acts that they've made up to rule us under, they're gone. It's time to say no to actors, and it's time to stand with authority. Come and join us, please, and stand with us and be one of the ones to go down in history.
Yeah, Mark's taught us about authority. I am their authority, and that's my mentality. You know, I won't fear a soldier, I won't fear a police officer. Mark told me we're on a level playing field. Providing you follow the Creator's rules, then no one can harm you, and you're entitled to say and entitled to put this to an end. So if no more sitting on the fence, guys, let's do this, because we have. And as far as I'm concerned, no. If you want to do something, you have to do something now.
Just like the champions. Thanks to the champions as well for stepping forward and joining us when we was just the first two. Pretty lonely to start with. It didn't take long for the first, second, and hundreds more to join us. So we appreciate every single one of you that stood with us and that continue to stand by us as we write the Constitution tonight. We see you there.
A special thanks, as we say, like obviously, Mark, as Janine said before, as far as I'm concerned, I will never probably ever meet a man like this man again in my life. And I'm honoured, I'll say it publicly, and he hasn't asked me, he doesn't know I'm going to say this, he has no choice, I'm recording it from my house. You know, he's the bravest man I know. He puts his face out there, he sets by example. And I will stand side by side with this man as long as I walk upon this earth.
Yes, thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
And thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Hugh. Thank you to all the judges. Alex, for your training. We thank you all for standing with us and supporting us.
Mus as well, my mentor as well.
Yeah, Alpa. There's so many to mention. We love you all and we appreciate being part of your team.
So we hope to see you guys later.
Yeah,
just remember, you know, we want people, we want doers. So please come as a doer. Be prepared to get your
pen out.
Yeah, get your pen out.
Yeah, and authorise it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Take care.
Take care. Hope to see you later.